At 87, Anthony Hopkins stands as a colossus in the pantheon of acting, his 7-decade odyssey through stage and screen a chronicle of raw talent tempered by life's unyielding forge. From the chilling elegance of Hannibal Lecter in The Silence of the Lambs to the poignant vulnerabilities in The Father, Hopkins has dissected the human psyche with a precision that borders on the surgical. Yet, in a recent conversation with the Sunday Times, the Welsh icon peeled back layers of his own enigmatic self, musing on a lifetime of feeling like an outsider in his skin. He suspects a neurodivergence, perhaps echoing traits of autism or ADHD, lurks in his wiring, a notion once floated by his third wife, Stella, who suggested Asperger's syndrome. But Hopkins, ever the contrarian sage, waves away such classifications with a theatrical flourish. These labels are all nonsense, it's fashion. His dismissal is laced with the wry cynicism of a man who's outlived trends and tempests alike. Well, I guess I'm cynical because it's all nonsense, it's all rubbish, ADHD, OCD, Asperger's, blah blah blah, he declared, his voice a gravelly timbre honed by years of soliloquies. Oh God, it's called living, it's just being a human being, full of tangled webs and mysteries and stuff that's in us, full of warts and grime and craziness, it's the human condition. All these labels, I mean, who cares? But now it's fashion. In Hopkins's worldview, the surge in diagnoses isn't enlightenment but ephemera, a societal fad that commodifies complexity. He recalls a childhood in Port Talbot, Wales, where he never quite fit, obsessed with numbers, craving order amid chaos, recoiling from small talk's banal banalities. Anger simmered inexplicably, a volcanic undercurrent that propelled him toward the stage, where masks could contain the maelstrom. Stella's observation, that his intensity mirrored Asperger's, now subsumed under autism spectrum disorder, stirred reflection but not revelation. The term's obsolescence, tied to Hans Asperger's tainted Nazi affiliations, underscores Hopkins's point. Even labels evolve, often into irrelevance. I was always angry, often for no reason, he admits, evoking a boy adrift, donning a mask every morning, to navigate a world that felt alien. Psychiatrists beckoned over decades, their couches a revolving door for his tempests, yet he charts his course by instinct, not nomenclature. This philosophy permeates his craft. Lecter's predatory poise, Otto Frank's quiet devastation, roles born from plumbing depths without diagnostic crutches. Hopkins's candor extends to darker chapters, like his battle with alcoholism, a specter that haunted until a near-catastrophic epiphany 49 years ago. I was drunk and driving my car here in California in a blackout, no clue where I was going, when I realized that I could have killed somebody. Or myself, which I didn't care about, he recounted on the New York Times The Interview podcast. I could have killed a family in a car, you know. I realized that I was an alcoholic and I came to my senses. Spotting his ex-agent at a party, he uttered the pivotal plea, I need help. The 12-step program in Los Angeles became his lifeline, transforming a dull word, like sobriety, into a gateway for a wonderful life. Last December, marking nearly 5 decades dry, he shared a video plea. If you do have a problem, there is help. It's not a terrible deal. It's a condition. If you're allergic to alcohol, get some help, there's plenty of help around. This triumph over addiction mirrors his stance on neurodivergence. Survival trumps semantics. One thing I didn't realize, that I was not unique. There are thousands of people around like me, he noted, his humility a counterpoint to his mythic status. At 87, soon to be, as he quipped, they still employ me, they still give me jobs. Projects like Freud's Last Session showcase a vigor undimmed by years, his mind a repository of anecdotes spanning Olivier's thunder to modern indies. Hopkins's rejection of labels invites broader contemplation. In an age of self-diagnosis via apps and algorithms, do we risk pathologizing the poetic mess of being human? He embodies the archetype of the outsider artist, channeling tangled webs into transcendence. Childhood alienation fueled his escape to drama school, where structure tamed the inner storm. Now he views his traits, numerical fixation, social aversion, as quirks in a grand mosaic, not deficits demanding fixes. Stella, his companion since 2003, grounds this introspection. Her insight into Asperger's was loving, not labeling. Their marriage, a third act for both, thrives on mutual decoding, her patience his mirror, his depth her muse. Hopkins's sobriety anniversary video doubled as manifesto, one day at a time. 49 years. Life is in session. It's a creed for neurodivergent or not. Embrace the warts, navigate the grime. Critics might decry his flippancy, arguing labels liberate, offering community and coping tools. Yet Hopkins counters with lived proof, decades of acclaim sans spectrum stamp. His story challenges the fashion of fragility, positing strength in unadorned humanity. As he approaches 88, the enigma endures. A man who suspects divergence yet insists on wholeness. In dismissing blah blah blah, he frees us to see beyond buzzwords into the raw, unlabeled pulse of existence.